How acne appears on your face and how to get it out of our life. First part. How are my dear friends of YouTuber? In this opportunity we will talk about the annoying acne, its causes and possible natural treatments. Its causes and recipes for curing it. Acne is a disease that causes the obstruction of the fat glands in the skin, creating an inflammation and rashes, which are pimples. It is caused by the union of several factors. They involve excess production of oiliness of the skin, accumulation of bacteria, tendency to swell, hormonal irregularity and tendency to the accumulation of dead cells and tissues. So to avoid the emergence of pimples, it is important to keep the skin clean, use products that remove excess oiliness and dead cells. In addition to having a healthy diet, which decreases the inflammation of the skin based on whole grains and foods rich in omega-3 such as salmon and sardines. Such alterations in the skin that cause acne in various parts of our body, such as the face, back and arms, are triggered by situations such as 1. Age. In the period of adolescence, mainly between 12 and 18 years of age, it is more common for pimples to form. Since in this period there is an increase in the production of androgenic hormones by the body such as testosterone, which stimulates the production of oiliness. However, pimples can arise at any age, not being unusual in women after the age of 30. Called late acne, which can be caused by changes in the amount of sebum or keratin produced in the skin or by a greater accumulation of bacteria. 2. Do not clean the skin properly. By not cleaning the skin properly, the pores can become clogged because it starts to accumulate fat in them, facilitating the formation of blackheads and the development of pimples. How to treat? The face should be washed at least 2 times a day, when getting up and mainly when sleeping, to remove excess dirt on the skin throughout the day. Very oily skin can be washed up to 3 to 4 times a day. Preferably, specific products should be used for the skin type. 3. Do not take off makeup. The makeup should be removed as soon as possible, since the accumulation in the skin also causes clogging of the pores and facilitates the formation of blackheads and pimples, mainly the low-quality products that are produced from oils. How to treat? For those who have a tendency to acne, it is recommended to use specific makeup for oily skin. Water-based, however, the ideal is to try to leave the skin as natural as possible. In addition to always removing all makeup with tea remover when you get home. 4. Use very greasy products on the skin. The use of sunscreen or very greasy moisturizers, not ideal for each type of skin, favor and increase the formation of black spots and pimples. How to treat? You should always try to choose specific products for the skin type, and that are called not genetically comedic, since they decrease the tendency to clog pores in the skin. 5. Foods that cause pimples. Consume inflammatory foods for the skin such as milk, sweets, carbohydrates, and fried foods, since they can increase the chances of forming acne, because they alter the hormonal production and stimulate the inflammation of the skin and the formation of acne. How to treat? Avoid eating high in carbohydrates, fats, and prefer to focus on a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, omega-3 and water, since they have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. 6. Having a hormonal disease. The polycystic ovarian syndrome is a disease that increases the production of androgens. They are male hormones that act by increasing the production of fat by the skin, which can cause acne production. How to treat? Treatment for this syndrome can be done with the use of contraceptives or others capable of regulating hormones. 7. Drug reaction. Certain medications can cause skin inflammation reactions with acne formation as a side effect. And a common example is the use of corticosteroids and anti-inflammatories. How to treat? When possible, you should talk with your doctor to see if you can change the medication. However, it is possible to take measures to reduce acne while using the medication. How to use cleansing lotions or creams that decrease acne formation such as retinoic acid, for example. 8. Sun too much. Exposing yourself to the sun can excessively cause pimples to form, since UV radiation can accelerate inflammation and the production of fat on the skin. What facilitates the production of acne? How to treat? Avoid exposing yourself to the sun for a long time, and ideally, it is preferable to prefer the hours with the lowest incidence of UV radiation, such as before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. In addition to protect yourself with the right sunscreen. 9. Genetic predisposition. Having a propitious genetics is one of the main factors for the formation of acne. Mainly in those who have excess or very large pimples, since these people have a greater tendency to have immune reactions and form inflammatory lesions on the skin. How to treat? The treatment is done with topical products prescribed by the dermatologist, accompanied of course by the natural recipes that we will give you. When you have acne grade 2 or 4, it may be necessary to use medications in tablets such as antibiotics or isotretinoin, and natural treatments. 10. Pregnancy. Being pregnant can cause the appearance of pimples, which occurs only in some women due to the increase in progesterone, which increases the oiliness of the skin. How to treat? It is advisable to choose to wash the skin with neutral and soft soap 2 times a day and apply a tonic lotion always after washing and drying the face. Treatment in tablets, acids, or aesthetic procedures should be avoided during this gestation period. The pimples can be both external and internal, and this happens because the obstruction of the sebaceous gland did not find an outlet outside the skin, being retained within a cyst. What can be very painful. However, the treatment is the same. Normally, acne does not cause health risks, except if you have excessive inflammation and develop a serious infection. However, if the excess of pimples is not treated, it can cause scars, spots on the face and body that can negatively affect the person emotionally, raising the risk of the person suffering from depression. How to avoid pimples? To avoid the appearance of pimples, you should take into account some care such as: avoid sweets and fried foods, as well as alcoholic and carbonated beverages, as they hinder digestion and damage the skin. Have a diet rich in omega-3, zinc and antioxidants such as salmon, sunflower seeds, fruits and vegetables because they are rich in important substances that help reduce inflammation of the skin. Clean the skin with own cosmetics for oily skin, twice a day. In the morning and at night, being that acetylsalicylic acid soaps are a good option. Exfoliate the skin gently once a week to remove dead cells. Well, my dear friends, on this subject there is a lot of information, so you will have 3 chapters. If you like, do not stop giving it like and subscribe to my channel. And I ask you, please do not stop sharing my videos with your friends and family. Good friends, I say goodbye to you. Not without first thanking them for everything and wish them the best, many blessings and a big hug.